everybody, and welcome to the first installment of Masterful Mondays. That's right, we're going to start up a new series starting today called Masterful Mondays, where I'm going to open one pack of every Master set ever printed, and we'll see how it goes. We're just going to open it and see how we do, right? A lot of people aren't big fans of some of these, Iconic specifically. Eternal got a little better now that Jace and Bloodbraid Elf are unbanned, but still, a lot of people were not super stoked. And we're not going to talk too much about the 25 Masters edition, because I figure that content's already all out there. You've seen it all by now. When it is released, I may add it to the end of this series. That being said, I do have exactly enough. I basically have one box of each of these sets. If I start now without the 25, that means if I add the 25 in when it comes out, I'll be, you know, eight or 9 boosters behind, right? Maybe not that many, but like 4 or 5, which means I'll have a couple left over, which might be all right. Maybe we'll just add it in and I'll just have a couple extra packs to throw into things here and there. Anyway, thanks for joining me, and let's get started. Let's get right into it. Do we want to open? Let's open the oldest last, right? Let's do it just the same way we do our other series. One of everything. Start with the newest first, because it's the newest stuff. It's probably the stuff you've seen the most of recently. Let's see what we find out of Iconic Masters. No commons of note. Sandstone Oracle, Bladewing the Risen, Illusory Ambusher, and our rare, Lord of the Pit. This guy. He's not worth a whole heck of a lot, but dear me, was he a card back in the day. This was one of those cards that everybody went chasing after back in the day. Dragon's Lord Servant, or at least out of my group of friends, we should say. So we got a foil Dragon Lord Servant. So foil common. No commons or uncommons worth of note. So far, Iconic Masters only there for the nostalgia for me. That's pretty much how it went. Any commons or uncommons of note out of Modern Masters 2017? Let's take a look. Signet? No. Thundersong Trumpeter? No. Opportunity? No. And Voice of Resurgence. Okay, so we hit a mythic out of M17. Modern Masters 2017, I should say. MM3, as they call it, I think. So there you go. First mythic, not a bad one. And a foil Goblin Electromancer, so that's not too shabby either. We'll put it like this, so that way we can have them all stacked up. And a Sapperling token. Eternal Masters is next. Let's see what we can find. What can we find in Eternal Masters? Counterspell. That would be a common of note. Don't see any in there. Extract from Darkness. Centaur Chieftain. Ticking Gnomes. And our rare is an Isochron Scepter. Not a bad little rare. Doesn't beat out the Voice of Resurgence, I don't think, in value. Still a pretty cool card. Oh dear, but we got a foil mythic out of Eternal Masters. There it is, Maelstrom Wanderer. This is my second foil copy of this card. I've opened 2 foil copies of this card and no Jace. No regular mythic Jace out of Eternal Masters. Well, I shouldn't say that. Recently. I did open some Jaces in my initial Eternal Masters unboxing. Modern Masters 2015. So Eternal Masters definitely is in the lead right now. This is the one where they had the token like on the front. And the cardboard box pack, which everyone was like, oh my god, the glue, and they can just restick it, and brr. Vines of Vastwood, about $1 now, I think. We'll put that there just for our notes. Celestial Purge, Flash Freeze, Restless Apparition, and our rare, A Banefire. Nothing to write home about there, that's for sure. Banefire, really good card. Good for burn. Can't be countered or prevented if it's 5 or more, which is good. And our foil is just a foil common, Kami of Ancient Law. And last, but definitely not least, we've got Modern Masters Original 2013. So we've got Street Wraith, we've got Lava Spike in the common slots. We don't find any of those. We got a Sand Sower. Ooh, Spell Snare, it's a good hit. Couple bucks. Death Rattle. And our rare, Skeletal Vampire. Wow, alright. So, who would have thought that the Eternal Masters pack would have taken the value here out of this series, but it totally did. And I'm sure we'll find instances where Iconic Masters beats out the others, but who knows? That's the whole joy of this series. I hope you guys enjoy this. This is kind of an interesting one for me. I just was sort of throwing it around as an idea to open one of each pack and just see how we do. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget I have a store, nerdvanastore.ca, where you can get all your single needs. Should be up and running again now that I've moved and everything's all settled. I also have a Patreon where you can get grab bags, bundles, booster boxes, as well as discount codes to the store. I tend to list all my prices. All my prices are listed in Canadian, I should say. So if you see them and they look a little high, it's because it's in the Canadian dollar. If you're looking at it, you got to remember, you got to knock about essentially 20 to 25% off right now as of this date off the price, because that's how much it is in US dollars. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, everybody. And don't forget, as always, may your pulls ever be better.